Hello, and welcome to another tale plucked right from the heart of the Jakuls. As always, I'm your loyal host, Lothrin, and I'm ever so excited for this precise tale. So let's dive right into its depths. Go fetch a healthy meal, settle into a cozy spot, and pay rigorous attention to Grahlings Part 1, Uncommon Desire. I gave you the options, so what's the problem now? Vaun knelt beside the singular growling. He didn't really have the time for this, but he hated when any of them felt as if they were out of sorts. He swore he could sense it through the shared space stronger than he was supposed to. Yuga frowned, pulling in on herself and looking about the fifth ring to make sure other growlings weren't nearby. I don't like those jobs, sir. Perhaps you haven't given them enough time. Vaun brought up a display of how much toil she'd logged into each profession. A few days per task. I can think of something else. Just give me a little... The display flickered as he received an important message from another Vu. Hold on, little one. Go ahead. Vaun stood back, putting a finger in his left ear to make what he heard private to him. Yeah, I know about the transport. No, I didn't hear about a crash. Vaun sounded more than a little worried about the fate of the cargo, but only he and the other Vu could hear him talk. Yuga sat there looking more and more perturbed as he continued speaking while emitting no sound. Well, I had no idea. I've been dealing with every problem I could find in the outer rings. No, I'll head over there now. No, just one or two. Yes, I know you think it's a waste of time. No, this isn't up for negotiation. No, I'm not. Yes, sir. I'll be there as quick as I can. Yuga? The little growling got nervous and left during Vaughn's conversation. Shit. He began walking towards the opposite end of the rings. Third ring east-northeast, to be precise. As he marched through the hustle and bustle of soldier growlings all around him, putting on armor and strapping quivers to their battle stations, he put in a marker and a call to Yuga to meet him at his destination. Vaun found her there ahead of him, holding a bit of cloth lovingly, which she hid as soon as she noticed him. It wasn't much material, an old torn section of a Vu cloak. Growlings typically didn't desire much material goods, clothes especially so, but every now and again, a growling would get an inkling toward the female path early, like Yuga, and become attached to some form of covering. Hey, it's all right. I'm not mad. No, keep it. Vaun pushed the bit of cloth back into her possession. I don't mean to be different. Yuga apologized unnecessarily. The others... She trailed off. To be fair, it was exceptionally rare for a female to present as early as Yuga had. The other growlings were just adhering to their inherent natures. But still, it was difficult to deal with. No explanation required. I called you here because this is a task that only you can do. Vaun gestured out to the heap of items recovered from the crash. The pile clogged up the entire section of this ring and part of the fourth. No interruptions. I know you don't like dirty work like most growlings prefer, but this job has a caveat. He bent low towards his charge. Yuga nodded, looking rather sheepish and convinced that she was going to be punished. There's linens meant for another hive within this pile, along with food, medicine, and several dozen musical instruments. I know you've already rejected medical work typically handed to female growlings, as well as cooking given to those that have no desire to fight, that you hate anything having to do with battle. Some of the stuff that is in here, though, all I ask is that you make separate piles of all the objects, here and here. Mark them with these signs, and growlings will come and get the objects I need transported as soon as possible. Vaun marked the sigils and signs into the shared space that he wanted Yuga to use for this job. If you can put aside your distaste for handling food and medicine for a couple of hours, I will grant you as many of the linens as I can, and if you complete the task in this time frame, you can have the musical instrument of your choice. Thomir, bless his leadership, has been looking for more Grahlings to teach music too. If you do this, I'm sure he'll put in a good word for your advancement. Why? Yuga trailed off after squeaking out the tiny question. Vaun smiled and laughed. I'm a Vu. I solve problems. It's better than breathing. Vaun patted her on the head, shifting the display into her personal mental space, and turning on his heel to go about the rest of his day, and the many other solutions yet to cross his mind and his path. And so it is. Our time together has once more come to its conclusion. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have. As always, I've been your authentic host, Lothran, and this was Grahlings, Part 1, Uncommon Desire, another tale right from the heart of the Jakuls. Korvoth, lead them back to the safety they know all too well.
Yes, sir, Lothran. A pleasant greeting and a fond farewell to each and all. Please leave your comments, questions, and kindnesses down below. None of that awful, rude, or mean stuff, though. You keep that to yourself. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to help us learn, spread, and grow. Don't forget, we strongly encourage each and every one of you to do your utmost to stay safe out there. Good night and good luck. You'll need it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.